Hey, so I'm out here in the Daffodil Trail, Cuyahoga Valley National Park. It's freaking Sunday afternoon, freaking beautiful, 65, crisp. I want to make this video to kind of just talk about why hiking shouldn't affect lifting and why lifters should consider hiking as a form of cardio. Because one, you get a lot of good cardio in, especially if you do long distance or you do like weighted, like you can kind of see here my bag. You get a really good cardio in its slow form, but you get good endurance that you build through just hiking. Like it doesn't have to be, you don't have to start crazy, but like 2-3 miles of hiking really helps build good cardiovascular endurance for when you do squats or bench or more reps in lifting. But I guess it's really fun, and I freaking love. I don't know, I never hiked or never really got into like going outside. I was always like, oh, I gotta be in the gym, I'll do my treadmill as my cardio, which I hate. I won't refute by saying running is probably the best form of cardio. I hate running. I mean, if you're a little heavier, if you're like above 200, running kind of just sucks on your joints. Point number 2, it's freaking beautiful when you hike. And granted, if you live in the north, it's only beautiful for like 3 months, and then it unfortunately gets really, really shitty. But still, like, I'll flip my camera and you can kind of see just gorgeous. It's right now, it's September, getting into the fall season, which is gonna be freaking crazy. Oh, let me get this back. Whoa, boom. But yeah, hiking, it's freaking beautiful. And another thing that can kind of help with hiking as a form of cardio is that you really get engaged into like what, it's not like you're walking on a treadmill and you just stare at a wall or stare at the mirror. You kind of see it's different. And I mean, that might be why a lot of people like running outside versus running on a treadmill. But fuck all that. Just go hike, get a bag, get some water, bring some snacks, because gotta be hungry. But yeah, like in the summer it's beautiful to hike. In the fall it's even more beautiful, less sweaty. In the winter, I mean, no when to go when it's not covered with ice or it's not slippery and dangerous, but it's still beautiful, especially if it's just snowed, everything's like untouched. It's freaking nice. Guess I'll get on to point 3 of this video, why lifters should consider hiking as a form of cardio. Is I think some freaking serotonin or some neurotransmitters released when you're outside, and either vitamin D you get from the sun or just breathing in fresh air. I mean, obviously, if you don't have access to a nice forest, you could still, like, you live in the desert by the sea, you could still go outside and at least hike or walk like a long distance. Something about it, your mood is just a lot better than if you stay inside all day, like you're an office worker, or you're just go to the gym after work and you really don't get your steps in. Like shit, you get your cardio in, you get your steps in, and you feel better about it. And you pair it with lifting, and you can really see, like, I've noticed anecdotally, that like I've started hiking a little more. My lifts have gone up. Like I haven't done anything crazy. Just, oh shit, yeah, I'll go hike like 2-3 miles, sometimes 4 or 5. And one day on my recovery day, and then the next day, like my bench or freaking when I do legs or squats, I'm dead for 3 days after. If I had hiking in between, yeah, it's a little sore walking or hiking, but I noticed the day after I'm not nearly as sore had I been just in the office or just decide not to go out. And so you might be asking, what are like the downsides of using hiking as only form of cardio? Running is probably your best form. You'll get the most endurance from when you run. So as you just hike, you're not going to be as cardiovascularly fit as someone that only runs. But you're way better off than someone that doesn't do it either. So, and as a fat ass like me, I love kind of just slowly hiking or slowly enjoying taking nature in, rather than having pains in my ankles and shins from just running. Okay, and I guess for my fourth final reason why lifters should consider hiking as a form of cardio is something that you can increase gradually over time, and you get better at it. Cause like I remember the first time I hiked like a mile, I was like, "Fuck, I'm dead. I can't do more." Or it was like a freaking 1,100 foot incline throughout the whole hike. That was like steep. You get used to it. The curve isn't as bad as running, and you can kind of just have all sorts of fun with it. You start having weighted, like going with a bag that's like maybe like 10 to 15 pounds, and that will translate into the lifting room much more so than running. So I kind of like making these videos just to like anecdotally talk about my lifting career. I'm not even professional. I just like picking up shit. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna try hiking. I'm gonna keep expanding my hiking game up more, and to the point where I can do like 15-mile hikes, no sweat. I do 6-7 miles. I'm like, fuck, 2-3 hour ordeal. I'm dead. But in the gym, it's definitely helped a lot. So hopefully consider this video a piece of grain of knowledge and take it with what you will. But man, listen, if you're not hiking and you're not running and you're a lifter, try hiking. You'll enjoy it. Peace.